Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers.
Hello, peoples.
Back with an informative video for you guys. Going to compare the Harden Volume 2 versus the, well, it's not a versus video, but we're just going to compare it with the new Harden Volume 3. What are the differences? What can you expect? These aren't out yet. We got these early, but they'll be dropping October 19th, something like that.
I think somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get it started. And price, I feel like the three might increase the price by $10. But we're not 100% sure on that.
Which would be 150-ish.
150-ish, yeah.
160 maybe for certain pairs.
Yeah, hopefully they didn't though. But that's what we're speculating. But let's get started with the tracciones. The traction pattern changed a lot.
A lot.
Yes.
Even the shape of the outsole changed a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a lot less rounded. You don't have these crevices here.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like there's a lot more rounding going on. This one's a little flatter than Volume 3.
Yeah.
Overall.
Exactly. But yeah, the Volume 2 pattern is really weird. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know what it reminds me
of. It's like a brain or something.
Yeah.
A membrane.
Like a web or a spider web or something.
I think we call it Web of Truth.
Yeah, Web of Truth, because traction is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you couldn't go wrong with this. Traction was really good. Picked up a little bit of dust, but you do a light wipe and it's still really good. Flat, stable. You know, I really like the traction in the Volume 2. Also, but they changed it up a lot. Volume 3, the rubber is a lot softer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't really move the Volume 2 rubber at all because it's like so shallow and stuff. But it's hard, so there's that. But the Volume 3 looks to be a little bit deeper, but it's like a very pliable rubber. So I don't know how durability is going to be.
Yeah, the grooves are very thin, closer together.
Yeah.
Somewhat deep, not super shallow, but it is soft. Interesting to see if it'll pick up dust or not, but definitely a big departure from the Volume 2 as far as traction-wise, and the Volume 1.
Yes.
So they kind of kept it real basic here, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, but the Volume 3's traction seems to be really good. I tried on my wood floors. I did not play in them yet, but speculating the traction, it seems like it's going to be really, really good.
I mean, herringbone, I don't even know why people do anything different than herringbone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's good to see herringbone on the Volume 3, but traction seems to be good in both. Moving on to the cushion, which is probably something that everyone's wondering about.
Mm-hmm.
It's full-length boost in both of them. The heel in the Volume 2 was very, very caged with this rubber, ugly-looking rubber coming up in the heel. But other than that, it's basically the same. On the lateral side, they're both caged in the toe area, the forefoot area. Medial side, not caged at all, and that's about it. Both of these shoes have black boost.
Yeah.
Looking at it, the Volume 3 doesn't look that much thinner.
No, yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it is a little thicker, a little taller on the Volume 2, but some of that is just it coming up and caging you in.
Yeah, it's a
You're not actually sitting on all of that boost.
Exactly. So, yeah, looking at this, I mean, separately, the Volume 2 looks so thick, but then looking at it like side by side, I don't know if you guys like look at that. Doesn't it look pretty similar right here? And if you look at it on the medial side, it also looks, I guess like in the heel area, the Volume 2 looks a little bit thicker, but we're not sure how exactly high you are from the ground because obviously the Volume 3 has not been dismantled by FastPass.
It could very well be the same.
The same, yeah.
Because this doesn't come up, this boost, there's no extra boost coming up on the side of your foot to cage you in.
Yeah, maybe just a little.
Maybe a touch, but you're really just sitting on top of that.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're not sure, but feeling-wise, the Volume 3 feels super thin, and the court feel feels insane, especially in the forefoot. So I don't know, trying it on, court feels good in both, but the Volume 3 feels a little bit lower to the ground. And also checking the insole, or the strobel board. The insole is obviously their paper stock insole, really shitty. But they both have this little textured strobel board, or like a softer type of strobel board than what companies normally use. And you can actually see the texture, the shape of the boost pellets, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit easier to feel the boost right underneath your foot. But feeling it, I don't know, me, I feels right now, I'm feeling it, trying to compare it. The Volume 3 feels a little bit softer. I don't know if I'm tripping. I don't know, let me do one more feel of that Volume 2. And actually, no, it's probably pretty much the same. Never mind. I was tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, underneath your foot, the boost, you can kind of feel it. It's pretty soft because of that softened up stroke board, and I really like that. But the cushion feels a little bit pretty much the same. I guess the Volume 3 does compress in the heel a little bit, but it's very minimal, seeing as how thin the boost is in the heel. You guys can see this, but other than that, yeah, cushion seems pretty much the same, and which is super nice.
Yeah, as far as like materials go, a bulk of the material in this shoe is just like this finely woven knit.
Yes.
Almost feels like a nylon, or dare I say a ballistic nylon or something like that.
It kind of reminds me of the LeBron 16, with these little lines going across.
Yeah, it's got these line threaded grooves. I think just out the gate, just touch wise, I like it better than the Volume 2.
Yeah, it feels and looks a lot more premium.
Yeah, like the Volume 2 is a little rough to the touch.
Yeah.
And kind of stiff out of the box. I mean, it definitely breaks in.
Yes.
But not bad materials in the Volume 3.
Even right now, it's still a little bit stiffer to the touch than the Volume 3. The Volume 3 really is soft, and it doesn't feel like there's any glue or anything. And also the Volume 2 it's basically just a mesh with threads, which they called forged fiber. And a mesh it's nice, but it's definitely not the most premium feeling and looking material. So there's that. Also the lacing system, you have your customizable lacing system in the Volume 2. And you just have regular laces in the 3.
In the Volume 2, they did quite a bit here with these big synthetic wings that wrap around the midfoot to ankle and heel. I think it's a bit too much.
Yes.
I kind of like that they moved away from that and just went with just the upper running along the full length of the shoe. And just added a slight thin layer of synthetics where you need some support, as opposed to just like a very, very thick, cumbersome material.
Yeah, I also really like this neoprene one booty.
That is nice.
Yeah, it stretches over your foot, easy to put on stuff. But I also like the traditional, this tongue is pretty thick, very plush. So that also feels nice. So it's the best of both worlds. When a shoe does a tongue really well, then it feels really nice. But when a shoe does one booty very well, it feels very nice on foot as well. So, but straight up materials, I like the Volume 3.
Yeah.
And you have this elastic band, which is, I feel like it's pretty much useless. I feel like it's...
Yeah, it's kind of just there for aesthetics, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and also, I really like this inner material.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
You push down and it's smooth. You pull up and it grabs.
Yes.
It's like, it doesn't feel like velvet, but it acts like velvet in that way.
Yes.
Kind of like sandpaper or almost something when you're pulling up, which will help keep you locked in.
Yeah,
hopefully.
with your sock. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
It's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Kind of like shark skin. You go one way, it's soft, and then you go the other way, it's really rough. But there's that.
Have you ever touched a shark?
No.
Me neither.
I
think that's what it feels like.
I just read about it,
Or a cat's tongue.
Oh yeah, a cat's tongue. Yeah. There we go. Moving on to fit, go true to your Adidas size for the Volume 2 and also for the Volume 3, go true to your Adidas size. But I would say the Volume 3 runs a little bit narrower. It's a little bit tighter of a fit, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. They both feel very nice for fit. And also, toe space is really good in both. There's really no dead space or anything, so there's that. Moving on, touching on support and lockdown, I just want to see which one's wider. They're around the same. Very, very wide and very low to the ground, so you're going to be very stable in both of the shoes. The Harden Volume 2 seems to be a little bit wider in the heel though. But other than that, yeah, they're both good. And also they both have outriggers, very, very wide shoes, which I really, really like. So there's that. Moving on to weight.
Ooh, the Harden Volume 2 was violently heavy. But it didn't feel as heavy on foot, but 15.31, that's pretty heavy. One of the heaviest shoes we're currently, hooping in.
Yes.
These are 13.76.
So basically 2 ounces.
That's nice. I like that.
The Harden shoe line went to the gym, worked out, went on a diet and stuff, and got fit.
Yeah.
Lost a good amount of weight. It feels a lot lighter and a lot more minimal, which I like. Yeah, I feel like they went a step in the right direction there. Aesthetics.
Yeah, aesthetically, they kind of slimmed it down. You can kind of see the weight loss aesthetically as well. This big heel heel cut piece they lost, which is great. Dump that. And then a lot of this extra wing piece there. So aesthetically, I don't know. It's definitely subjective, but
I like both.
I like them equally the same, I would say.
Alright. But anyways, that's the initial comparison. Of course, versus video will be coming soon. Tell us what you guys think looks better, and also tell us what you guys think will perform better. But anyways, that's the initial comparison. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.